Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys are coming at you. Go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you want to check out more videos and reviews of mine. Hey, got a Star Wars Heroes of Endor pack. I've had this as another one. I just did a Wampa video. That's about a 4-year-old piece. This is about a 3 or 4-year-old piece as well. 2020. It is also a 4-year-old piece. Pulse exclusive. So these came about the same time. You know, the artwork, it's there. You can't really see it in the normal light. When you look at it, it just looks black and green and dark. This piece, you got some green there. And then this side, but this side's got the actual, you can see in the glare of the artwork, the trees. This is Endor. In the front, you can see the Death Star, trees. So we're gonna go ahead. This piece comes off. And we have, in the front, we got this guy speeding on a speeder bike. That's Paplu. And on the sides, we got Han and Leia. And we got Luke. So, the downside to this is that I have already got all these open. But you know what? I'm going to do another pack. And part of me wants to steal Han's poncho, maybe even Luke's, and put it on a couple of Rebel Commando troopers, Endor troopers. So another reason I'm going to open this pack. But you know what? You never have enough speeders. Here it is. Look at that. If I didn't take the advice of somebody out there who commented and decided to film in landscape, you wouldn't be able to see it spread out like this. But there it is. So glare or no glare. So it's a neat package. I've got an extra. I still have an extra one in box. I've sold one and got one to open, and I got one outside. So we're gonna open all of the above. Let's do Han and Leia first. So this side I've got Han and Leia. Cut into this packaging somehow. I figured this out. This is kind of tricky here. So, I don't know if I needed to cut that top section. I see I can get it out maybe through this way. I gotta think it's gonna pull. Yeah, okay. I didn't need to cut in the top. Alright. So it pulled out this way. Well, here's Han and Leia. See if I can't even see what I'm looking at here. There we go. There's our Han and Leia. There's his pouch, or poncho, excuse me, pouch. Sure, it can be a pouch as well. And how's he in there? Got some buddy bands around him. That's what I should call these things, buddy bands. Buddy bands. Oh man, I got him in there good. Hasbro was like worried their Pulse exclusive was gonna get stolen in their warehouse or something. I don't even know. Yeah, they got these things in there good. There's a buddy band around every limb. Can't even get him away from Leia. He's attached to Leia. Alright, Han is out. So, Endor Han. Like I said, I've already got one. Ooh, man. Joints stiff. His knee. Oh, man, that's sitting in that package for that knee. Look at this. I'm going to show you. I think. This is, by the way, this is the version of the Holocron. The Holocron version you get. This is the same Han, by the way. Look at his leg. Look at this. Can you tell how it bends? This leg bends that way. It's from being in that pack on that, have his knee spun around. So yeah, I really need to do some heating and bending of sorts. Um, he's got a little buddy band on his blaster, but I'm going to leave that on for now because I'm not going to take that off. So there's Han. Oh, he stands though. Well, that's Leia's helmet with his poncho. So he's got his poncho in here. His poncho via and helmet's in there. Yeah, his poncho's a little different. There's her helmet. Let's get her out. She says, "Free me from my prison, please." Well, if you hadn't seen these, you can get these in the Return of the Jedi versions too. In the Galaxy Wave, just so you know. Wonder if her leg's all jacked up. That's what I'm saying. I got this, and I sat on this pack for a while, and then they came out in 21. So now I'm thinking, putting two and two together, piecing this together. That in 21, that's when the Return of the Jedi versions came out in the Black Series line in the Galaxy Wave. And now I can't get this stupid package back in. Something's catching. I don't know what it is. Oh man, just what I don't want to mess with. All right, whatever. We'll get to it later. So here is Leia. Leia has her own poncho. She's got a buddy band on her blaster. Helmet's down here. I'm gonna shove that helmet on her though. Gonna put her helmet on. I mean, I really like this Leia version myself. I used to not be such a Princess Leia fan, but now that she's passed and looking at her and watching interviews and stuff and how she was nutty, man. I'm telling you, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher was nutty. Remember thinking at one point in time, not too long ago, I'm like, I used to love the Blues Brothers movie when I was a kid. Loved it. I had some buddies. I grew up I live in Illinois, and I grew up in southern Illinois. When I'm talking 6 hours south of Chicago, not even near Chicago. But I had one of my best friends as a kid growing up's family was from Chicago. They're big Cubs fans, Bears fans, Hawks fans, Bulls fans, everything about Chicago. They were big Chicago homers. And long short, when I was a kid, the older brother and the dad was always like talking about the Blues Brothers movie. And back then, it was probably only a 5 to 6, 7-year-old movie. It came out in 1980. So this is probably in the late 80s when I was old enough to ride my bike out to his house and hang out. He lived about 2 miles out of town, out in the country, and I used to ride my bike out there, go hang out at his house, because we played ball together all the time, swam, rode bikes, went out in creeks, that kind of boy stuff, back in the day. And, so I'm thinking Carrie Fisher's role in the Blues Brothers is she was the nutty ex-girlfriend. She probably really was. But, yeah, I'm thinking, man, she was probably one of those, she was really fun to be around actresses, I guess you would say, back in the day. So, but yeah, the princess, really dig the princess. So now I'm like, I also think back too, and I'm like, how actual difficult was it really for her to be kind of a bitch as Princess Leia, and especially like in Empire Strikes Back, Han's chasing around, she's just like, why are you still here? Just kind of rude. And looking back, I'm like, man, how did she really act like that? Because she's like, her character her personality in real life just doesn't seem like, you know, rude. It seemed like she was very outgoing and very well liked by a lot of people. So I just wondered. I've just kind of been curious since thinking about that, of what her actual, how she actually was as a person. I got that one to fit. Check out Luke. Well, there they all go, knocking them over. So lay them down on his poncho. So Luke's still got a buddy band on him and his lightsaber. This is the part where, so I had to be careful not to break that thing. This is the part where he was probably posing him, getting ready for that thing to come by, when he hacks it in half with his lightsaber. You know, had those scout troopers lived to tell about it, they probably didn't realize or know what a Jedi was. Because remember, the Empire was real secretive about Jedi after the Order 66. They claimed they weren't pretty much in existence anymore. Now the fun part, figuring out where to get him at. There. Got that part of the box bag. He comes out. Oh, down here. So now the fun part. Oh, Paploo and speeder bike, it says. So this is a neat set. It was really, for the price, it was a pretty good set. $109, I believe it was, when it retailed on Pulse to sell. So when you look at that, in all reality, that's not a bad price. And this is what I'm gonna have a hard time. Oh, it flips up. Oh, wow. Flips up. He's gonna have to come out, yep, like that. Wow. That mess behind me. There he is. So he has, okay. This is the neat part, and I did not realize this, especially being the 2020 version. So this one is set up with the stand from the one from Mando. It was the Amazon exclusive. I just actually opened an extra one about a week ago. Comes with that flatter stand, and it doesn't sit tilted. You know how the older one, it's tilted at an upward angle like this. It's going to be flat. Just kind of makes sense and kind of neat, because it really probably should, with the portrayal of what happened to this figure or this character during the movie. He stole that speeder bike and it took off straight ahead, and he's flying behind it, legs in the air, which is kind of what they've got sort of set up here. I can just, the problem is the back part, it's because it's V'd in, can't quite reach it. There. Oh man. I'm having a hard time with this. Okay, well, get that part taken care of. Let's see if we can get the rest of him. So, anyway, like I said, pretty good fit for the way they set this up. I'm glad. I did not expect that, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect it to be this particular piece. I thought it was gonna be something else. Well, like I said, like the old one, but now that piece came off. I did not get that out. Kind of tricky. I was trying to figure it out, pull it out, and it is stuck underneath there. I'm going to have to do some something. Look. Pull it out. Alright. That part was kind of a pain. That's what I figured. Anyway, I like this stand better. It's flatter. He's still on there with some buddy bands. There we go. And you can tip it up a little bit, as you can tell. Not a lot, but you can tip it up. Alright, let's put everything back together. Okay. Whew. That was a chore. That was a chore. Alright. So, Endor pack's now been opened. Got extra Return of the Jedi pieces. Actually have, I need to look. I think I got rid of all my regular Black Series ones that came. Yeah, we're gonna set that out of the way. Okay. Where the hell my lid fell? In the midst of jerking all that around trying to get it set up. So yeah, part of me wants to take the poncho off Luke and put it on there, but who knows? I may just leave it alone. We're gonna try Han's poncho on one. So, you know, got Luke and Leia, Haplu, Han. One big happy family, right? Oh, so Endor Rebel Trooper, we're doing okay on time for my liking. So I think I'll grab one. They're right behind me. Up in this corner up here. I know that's gonna fall. I gotta get up because I gotta step over. So what I want to do is take one of these guys. Oh, by the way, there's your Pat Blue up close. And like I said, this is the Mando speeder bike version. It really is. So they changed that speeder bike. But what I want to do is see if this will fit. So what I've got to do is we're going to do this while why not, right? We'll stand these guys up, show them off as we're going to stand up here and look at you while I see if I can deck out an Endor Trooper in an actual poncho. So what I have to do is take the vest off, or not the vest, the backpack. So we want to undo this backpack and see if we can put this poncho on this guy. Poncho Villa. He does have this neck piece that goes over this side bag that goes over here, comes across there. Kind of iffy on whether I want to keep that on or not. I just really want to get an idea and see if this poncho even fits this guy. Because that little saddlebag's not going to make a whole heck of a lot of difference whether this piece fits or not. I think what I got to do is come down and back. Kind of what I do with the backpack there. We got to kind of come down and back and get that on. So I think we're going to make it work. It's a little snug right there. There's a hand. I'm like, man, I ain't seen a hand yet out of either one of these. Ugh. It's So I said I don't know if I want that saddle bag, side bag, handbag, whatever you want, some whatever kind of bag that thing is. I don't know if I really want that on there. But yeah, kind of like, this is kind of cool though. Kind of like having this trooper with a camo poncho. So now we really have a Heroes of Endor pack, right? Don't you feel like this is a real Heroes of Endor pack? I don't know if I don't know if I want to put this backpack on now. Here's what this guy come out to look like. He's got a Han's poncho on, but he looks like I'm pretty sure that in the movie you see one or two of these guys that for a split second wearing like a poncho. And then you don't really see them anymore with ponchos later in the movie, I don't think. But well, that's a real good one there. Anyway, so there's your actual Rebels Heroes of Endor. So neat pack. If you hadn't ever seen one or got one, they're out there. They're available. You can get one for around $100, I believe. I think the price has actually decreased by about $10 retail. Because I don't think it's a super popular pack. Plus, you can get these 3 single figure, actually all 4 of those single figured. So you're really just getting the set because the bike, you know, truthfully, that's what I would say. But anyway, so there it is. There's your Heroes of Endor Pulse exclusive pack. Very neat pack, very good pack. Again, if you want to get one, you can probably grab one for 100 under. I think honestly, I sold mine for 90 plus shipping. About, I don't know, 6 to 8 months to a year ago. I got rid of one, so I've had 3. Now I'm down to, well, 1 unopened, but 1 there. Anyway, I just wanted to do an opening. Like I said, I want to check it out and see what was in there. Plus, I've been kind of wanting to take that extra poncho and put it on one of these troopers. So maybe he's the commando leader. I may change his face, may put the old Rex face on him though. I think that might be more fitting. But anyway, I'm not going to mess that right now. We're done. So guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And with the Heroes of Endor pack from Return of the Jedi, I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.